Well, good morning. During my recent time back in home over the last couple of weeks, I've been out in my 19 counties and conducting town halls. I've also been touring some industries. And one of the really interesting things I did was conduct a roundtable discussion with some of my small businesses in the community. I heard from a gentleman in Cookeville, Tennessee, which is a part of my district, who told me that when he started his company, he spent about 80% of his time growing his business and about 20% of his time working to stay in compliance with Uncle Sam. But today, it's just the opposite. He is spending an extraordinary amount of time trying to stay in compliance with what the government has put on him, and less than 20% of his time growing his business that he worked so hard to create. I'm proud to say that we here in the House Republicans, are working to change that. And as the leader said, we've done some pretty important things in the first 100 days. One of those is voting on a permanent tax provision for families and small businesses that rely upon us to help to get this economy moving. Things like the Section 179 expensing allowance. And then for the state of Tennessee, importantly, that we would make permanent the state and local tax sales tax deduction. That's very important for us in Tennessee since we don't have a state income tax. We also passed a bill to require that the IRS would abide by a taxpayer bill of rights, giving our constituency more assurance that what they're doing when they send their money into the government, that they are being treated fairly. And I'm very proud to say that we are going to be passing a balanced budget for Stronger America so that we can, as Ms. McMorris-Rodgers said, look to the future of our country and say to our children and my grandchildren that we're doing everything we can do to get this budget under balance so that you don't have to worry about as you grow that you're going to pay back what we are putting on the line for our future. When I talk about trillions of dollars, my constituents at town hall meetings and industry tours and roundtables look at me with a glare in their eyes. They can't imagine $1 trillion. We must balance our budget, and I'm proud, being a member of the Budget Committee, that we're going to bring forth something that our conference can vote on to balance our budget for the future of our country.